Blog 250. In the year 2016, on Easter Sunday of the New Renaissance, my friends, I, Alan, set before you the Koran, the steam train, Moses in the bulrushes, and Jesus in the manger. Behind me are the 60 dimensions in the 3 formations. To my left is the dome, to be installed in every household. Top left is depicted Jehovah, integrated by man. It is 2016 years since the birth of Jesus Christ. Whatever faith or persuasion you may be, each one of the 8.5 billion supreme beings knows the life of Jesus. His birth is depicted here. His death is known to everybody. Pure innocence has been taken away from us. This very same weekend, I studied the news that in the period of the Bronze Age, in the west of England, some 5,000 years ago, some thousands of young people between 20 and 30 years of age lost their lives in tribal conflict. Today, we have terrorism in the Middle East and parts of Europe. It is met with retaliation from aeroplanes dropping bombs. During the course of these events, pure innocence is amongst those who suffer. Families are displaced and communities are dissolved. The Armageddon will not be long delayed. Not so, shouts the novel and the revelation, which are more powerful than the steam train and can defeat terrorism and mass bombing by fighter jets. Abraham, Jesus and Muhammad are united here on the table, and Moses stakes his claim. The whole of humanity, or the rose, shout out, no more terrorism or mass killing by aeroplanes. Create communities along the tracks to Ur, and research within the ziggurat for pulse rate movement. Insanity has been with us in the guise of the void within our genome. It has been dressed up and honored, and howls for the death of the innocent, as in the Bronze Age and the singular event of our Lord Jesus Christ. The rose and the double royal flush and our genome take a refresher course. We outwit the void with its belligerence. We exclude the subconscious and the manic nonsense. We settle our differences through hybridization and music, song and dance. What say you, Jehovah? Jehovah says, Alan, I encompass all and everything. Nowhere in the 60 dimensions is there such beauty as on the Holy Temple. From the blade of grass to the mighty oak tree, from the fish in the sea to the persons in the International Space Stations. The air is sweet and without cost for the 8.5 billion supreme beings. Night and day follow each other, and man adapts to sleep and awakening. Jehovah continues, the only negative element which has no purpose is the killing. Jehovah continues, your success as a growing species is related to the 8.5 billion persons. You now venture into space to explore my kingdom. Man, Jehovah says, has developed into a god and is a part of me, Jehovah. I, Alan, continue. With the elimination of the void and the loose terminology of those who have now become my disciples, we stand firm. Military items, especially atomic and hydrogen bombs, will fall like a pack of cards. Only the double royal flush will remain. Jehovah continues, welcome to my kingdom, and pulse rate movement into all places that will nurture you. I say, thank you, Jehovah, on behalf of the 8.5 billion supreme beings. We promise you good behavior within the three formations. We are a part of your body. Jehovah responds, take yourselves to and build communities aside the tracks. The beam on top of the ziggurat will issue a harmony of subatomic particles which will whisk the dome in every household to the location of their choice. Controlling panels within the hands of the persons within the domes move to any location of their choice. My friends, we will not turn back to the Bronze Age, nor will we allow the innocent family unit of today to become extinct. For there is that Jesus in every one of us, in the expression, there, but for the grace of God, go I. We ask this day for forgiveness, goodness, and mercy. We cherish every human being and breathe life into the frail. We abide by the Ten Commandments. Israel and Iran. Israel and Iran. Israel and Iran. The act of unity between the two of you will spread the name Jehovah and Allah throughout the Holy Temple. Both of you together in this crucial time of our history relives the revelation from Ur. The exiles have returned to the eastern shores of the Mediterranean. It is now their turn, ye sons of Abraham, to approach your brothers in Iran. Goodness and mercy, goodness and mercy, goodness and mercy. Abraham, Jesus, Moses, and Muhammad will reach out to the 8.5 billion supreme beings. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Shalom lakulchem. Shalom lakulchem.